G'day everyone, welcome to the live stream. Just got everything happening now. How we're all going today? Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves. Continue. Okay, so what I've got to do right now is get out of the menu. Here we go. So what we got to do is get the fence out of here. I've just realised something and I need to get on with it pretty quickly. So we'll just quickly take this for a drive down to... I actually feel like I've got my volume set a bit loud, so when I get the right button, there we go. Okay. I've got to go for a quick run to the shop. So I've realised that, hold on. I've just realised that the field, I've planted a field, so well done. So a few new updates. What I've got is, I've got some cows. We've got 12. And they've got a little bit of silage. Everything's still a bit loud for me. Bring that down. So we've got some cows. And I planted field 1, I think it is. Yep, planted field 1, but as you can tell, it's already harvesting. Hello, Flynn. Thanks for coming and having a join. So, I've planted field 1 is my update since last video, and what's happened is now it's not far off ready for harvesting, and it's full of weeds. So I've got to quickly run to the shop and collect some herbicide. So it's basically been 2 game days. I went and purchased the cows, I fed the cows, and I sold all the straw bales, minus the 30 which I still have in storage for the cows for later. So here we go, just snag off. So I've got my wheel attached now, new side panel, everything's going pretty good when I'm watching what I'm doing. Just driving around. Still learning where the buttons are. There we go. Get everything organised. Got the indicator. Found that button. I think that's the light. There it is. Didn't take too long to get here. So I've got to quickly purchase a pallet of herbicide. There you go. As you can tell, oh, I've got like next to no money now. That'd be right. So my plan is, I want to work out, are you new to the game? Just to this save, I've done a few things. Really only haven't done much to this save game. Been playing Farming Simulator for quite a while now. So yeah, not that new to it, but not. More just having fun. My plan for the day workout is decide whether I'm going to sell field 2 or not. I could either sell it and buy another field, or I can, yeah, I'm thinking I might sell it and buy some smaller ones so then I can afford, because what I'm actually shorter on. There you go. Almost got it. What are they too high? And that was set. Back to the good view. So yeah, my plan, I want to decide on whether I'm going to sell, field 2, and because I'm 50 grand short of buying a feed mixer, so I can mix up some total mix ration for my cows. So I could just sell that, buy a smaller field, and then go from there. And that'll also give me some money to buy some other things, maybe some new equipment, or I just sell it completely, or I try and wait a bit before, see what I can get. Try and struggle. See, I'm pretty. I've just bought a Cytec, the Logitech side panel, a Cytec. So that using the wheel and everything, it's sort of being a new experience. Trying to get used to it because basically I farm in real life, so I'm used to how tractors behave normally, and they don't behave the same in FS. But they're getting pretty good because I've got the realistic steering mod. I got quite a few realistic mods enabled. I think there's 120 or something enabled at the moment. To try and a lot of them are just gameplay changes and to make it more like the steering's a lot more realistic, so I can turn my wheel quite a bit now and it's not moving. So I can, and that's made the handling and everything a lot better to be able to control it. And same with the mass mod, so when I've got weight on the front, the handling of everything changes. So that's helping in improving it all. So that's the new bit. I've played it way too many hours to count for Farming Simulator. What region? On Australia. I'm in Western Australia in the sort of main growing area, pretty much. And that's where. So I'm used to farming. Basically really, really large equipment. So having tractors this small, like big 8-wheel drive tractors and everything like that. So having equipment this small has sort of been a bit different, new to me. I think we might stick this just next to this shed over here. Next to that shuttle might be good. Unhook the weight, drop that down. I've got to put the narrow tyres on the tractor. Customise that. Narrow tyres, $1,000. We'll definitely have no money at the end of this day. This rate, down to 400 now. Oh, we might leave the front loader disattached at the moment. Good quality. Funny looking narrow tyres. So this spray is going to be pretty much just herbicide. I want to try and use, I'm going to get a slurry spreader and everything to try and use. Oh, that's that one. What do we got to do? Attach PDO, yeah, done that. There we go. We have hoses as well. Okay, some Victorian, yeah, I know where that is. That's completely different to sort of. Oh, it's still pretty good farming over there. I'm used to yeah, dry land farming and everything. And we've got the big navigator. I want to get, spray these weeds out of this field, so then... Hey Ninny, how you going? Thanks for coming over to watch. Yep. Still can't get out of that corner. Every time I've driven out of that corner, I've gone right, I've crashed. Let's try this out. Let's try and keep cab view. Play realistic. We only have this view. The old little tractor's struggling pretty good. Yep. And I got no money. So yeah, because I've still got a $60,000 bank loan as well. So and I would decide on whether sell that field, pay off the bank loan, because I've harvested and collected all the straw. I've still got some silage bales down there we could sell, and obviously the grain that's come in from storage, but I was sort of saving that for desperate times, I guess. This is the field of oats. I've planted it, it's grown, and look at all the weeds. Just try and unfold it. How big a boom have we got here? Hey Dow, how you going? How's things in over there? We got to try and get this boom right. I'll set our cruise now. Bring that down. What's the engage button? Oh, look at it. Our spray rate's wrong. Let's set that up, alright? 100 litres. Sounds good. And then it doesn't tell me. So X is... Okay. And we've already hit the tree. Might help if I watch where I'm going. We'll line this up. Sun and shining and all happy, that's good. Let's go the other way. Alright, engage. So I got the side panel on. Oh, that's alright, you're welcome to have that spanner. Set the side panel up, but I haven't got all the buttons worked out or anything like that yet, so it's great fun. I've worked out the cruise control when I engage it. There you go. Now we can go back to real life view. Watch where we're going. So we're about there on the edge, not too close. And yep, I felt it. Already good quality FS life. This is why we got the narrow tyres on, so we can just keep driving around and not trashing the crop till I get the hang of it. I'm just about it. Let's go. Oh yeah, because we can see where the weeds are. So I've planted this field and it's just about ready to be harvested, so. Hey Ali V, g'day, thanks for coming and having a watch. So, a big question for the day that everyone's watching is, should I sell field 2, the wheat field, the one we started with, and use that to pay off the bank loan? Because I'm 50,000 short on 50k short on buying a feed mixer to make some total mix ration. So should I use that money to buy the feed mixer, sell the field? So sell the field, pay the bank loan off, buy a feed mixer, and buy maybe a smaller field later on, or some new equipment, or should I just struggle and see where we go? That's the questions. So my plan for today is I've quickly got to spray this before it's ready to be harvested, and I want to do the good old fashioned let's go mowing, and I've got to put some equipment away. Go mow and make some hay, because I got the tedder and everything like that. I've got quite a bit of equipment. Oh, too close. I'm used to an SP spray, so tow along is a bit different to me, especially on the wheel. There we go. Hardest lap is the first one. Yeah, I'm leaning towards selling it and paying everything off and that, but I'm leaving it up to everyone. So drop a comment or let me know what you think. But we got one for it. Thanks, Ali. So yeah, we'll try and get all that sorted. So we've got to spray this, because once it's ready to be harvested like that, so it's gone ripe, we can't kill the weeds. So I'm trying to get this all done, because our awesome growth is pretty much, I've had 2 game days and the crop's nearly ready for harvest. So we're on Trouble Town now. So I'm trying to get this all done quickly. Hey David, how you going, mate? Thanks for coming over to watch. Do the old drive it in the corner, get close as we can, flick it off and back it out. There we go. Too bad I can't afford GPS. Yeah, I've got $400. I bought the herbicide and put the narrow tyres on the tractor. Now I can't afford anything. Yeah, maybe if we sell the field, we can I don't know, because I got one field, this field that I can have croppable, and then I've got the grass field from where the sheep is, and the other grass field that we came with. So I'm thinking we might just try and keep all that, try and use a sheep field to rotate the grassing for cutting. So one could be a silage field, and one could be for making hay and everything. And then obviously this one we can rotate the cereals through to try and keep the straw up. Hey Nathan, how you going? Thanks for coming over to watch. We're spraying at night time because the weeds are caught up to me. And we got everything happening. So yeah. So if we do sell it, then we could afford a lot more things, like a new tractor maybe and a GPS. Good quality night spraying. All I know is 12 k's an hour is slow spraying. Let's set the cruise going. If it takes off, there we go. Too close, I can totally tell that. That's the beauty of the herbicide, is now you actually can see where you've been, not just trying to fertilise it and not knowing. It's a bit harder at night time though. And where are we off to? Yeah, just spraying this, then we're going to go home and go to bed, because I don't like playing at night time. I just wanted to get it done before it's ready to be harvested. Could harvest it today, but I'm not planning on to it. Yeah, that's done. Close enough. we go. We're still too close, aren't we? Yep. Doesn't matter, because once it's ready to harvest it. Hey Gav, thanks for coming over to watch. Jeez, we're getting busy now. Yeah, I had a little hiccup in farming. Because as I've worked out just doing the first lap is the weeds didn't die if the crop's ready to be harvested. So you got to do it when it's green. So I'm trying to get it all done very quickly now. That's why the whole awesome nighttime sky and everything. Does look pretty cool though. It's like a big oat field. Should be down this edge here. And then we've got one little green strip left in the middle, judging by the reflections of the plant weeds of the crop. That looks like it there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I have the 4045 John Deere. I've been using that on my real farm when I've been testing it out on my map. I'm trying to keep it smaller here, but yeah, I do like getting in it and spraying at 20 k's an hour, 30 k's an hour. Again, you can really get some hectares done quickly. This little strip here. I just got the triangle bit down the bottom. Then we're done. It's good enough. One little weed's not going to hurt. Yep, I found it. Tree. Come on. Round we come. There you go. That was awesome nighttime driving. Can't see anything. So yeah, the weeds aren't dying there. We must be on the edge, so up the guts here, and we should be. That should get it all. That's it. I've had it. Yep. Let's have a look and see how much of a rough job we got with the weeds. Yeah. Turn the third off. Oh well, just a little bit missed, and obviously where it's ready to be harvested. Hey Waffle Slime, thanks for coming over to watch. You're getting heaps of people watching now. Oh well. Take the shortcut back. Snake. Should be in this corner of the field. Ah, there it is. Got it. Okay, so yeah, the question is for today, so far we've had one towards it from Ali there. Should I sell field 2 and pay off the loan and buy everything I want, and buy maybe another field, or should I just keep it as is and see how much money the cows can make? We should put it away before I forget. I was thinking I could park it there, but it's not the right spot. Try the reversing. Nope. No, we go on the wrong way again. I want to go that way. There we go. If I want to put it in the baler. Guaranteed normal. Try and act very nice and everything, and then I crash it. And then the drawbar does that, and that just gets me confused on how does a drawbar do that. Yeah, I got cows. That's the big achievement so far. I bought cows. That's why I got no money. I've sold all the straws. International truck sprayer. Okay. There's seen a few trucks, but they're all been farm built trucks. So the truck idea is pretty good because you can have like a 15 to 20,000 litre tank on it. So you can hold quite a few litres. There we go. Finally got it in the shed. Done. Should I unhook it so then we hold down that? Tap that one. There we go. All set for the morning. Yeah, I updated this little truck so the colours are changed. And then we had the jewels on the tractor to get traction up for when I planted the field. And that helped a lot. Planting in real life farm has been pretty good. Save the power, we won't turn the light on. It's 22. So we got 6-7 hours. Come and see the panda. There we go, now we can get everything happening. Oops, I really need to work out how to count time quickly. Got my timing wrong. Can we jump the balcony? Woohoo! Oh, new morning. Let's go and have a look at everything. Now we're down to $300. What's the cows done? Well, first thing, we should actually move this out of the way. Oh, it's on Mod Hub. Okay. Oh, the unofficial one. Yeah, I don't really follow that mod site, so. But if it comes onto the normal Mod Hub, then I'll be looking at, might have a look at getting the truck sprayer. So there we go. Park this away. Which shed? We had the planter down the back before, so we might put it back down there. Park it down. And there we go. That's a lot better reversing right there. Should be about here. I always have issues getting this tractor to unhook things. It's just not quite right. So, there we go. Ah, someone didn't lower it. Why is that? That's not a very good effort, is it? That's folded, not lowered. So how's that work? Yep. Maybe it's parked outside now just because of the confusing setup. Oh, this is where I parked my trailer. Need to find a bigger shed just to put it in now. Honey, what do you mean lower it? Lower sower. Done. Yep, that's it. Can't spend all day on it. Looks like the fence getting the work out. So, back to worrying about the cows. Oh yeah, I got straw bales in the way. We're going to put some normal tyres back on because these narrows are quite funny. Ah, the manual attach is so fun. I like manual attach. Oh, we didn't do this bit, did we? Put my normal tyres back on. Standard, there we go. Let's work out the right spots. Yeah, it's just like that planter seems to be an issue. Yeah, I'll try and get a few more live streams, I guess. I'm trying to do it weekly, sort of Thursday night, but I'm hoping I might do it Saturday as well. So the next one may be Saturday morning. I might get another live stream. Yeah, I couldn't find where the solid fert and the grain is, the seed, so I placed the placeables there. Thanks Gav for that, that's, yeah, much appreciated. And I got my 30 bales in. Did all that with the near side panel. I was getting pretty good at my stacking now, all with a loader. I was very, very happy with that. Alright, so we'll quickly have a look at the cows, because what do they require? Everything. Straw and silage. Yeah, well, it's a bit weird how the manual attach is doing that. So I've worked out placing a bale in here didn't achieve anything. It didn't work. So I need to get a straw blower, and I want to get the mixer wagon so the cows can be at full productivity. I can try and get. But we need some money first. So I've got all these gates shut so the cows can't get out. So we can leave this one at the front here open, because you can't let the cows get out. Yeah, I know, streaming gets very addictive. I find it very enjoyable because I can, well, one, I'm not having to edit. That's not my strongest point, I guess. I'd rather be playing. But also I can sit here and talk to people, talk to everyone, comments away, and so much more enjoyable than me trying to talk to myself and have a guess of what to say. Well, but yeah, I get pretty happy with it all. And I wrapped all these up, and the field's ready to cut again. No, I can't use the one stacked against it. All the bales that have come with the farm is all decoration bales. I've already tried that. This is, yeah, back to the normal view. We'll try and get two in one go, because bale stacking's fun on Farming Simulator. If you think you get it right, then one bale just flies off. There we go. Should bring the truck up and start stacking some more on, but 53 and come to a stop. Watch the bale fly. Almost. Oh, there it goes. Bale throwing. Yeah, okay. I've only had issues trying to find the right point, but I've only really been playing with manual attach on this map, so you guys have all pretty much seen my issues. That was the first serious issue of the John Deere not disconnecting. Is this going to go bye-bye? There we go. Some silage bales for the cows. And then we're going to go and make some hay. Because you got to keep these cows fed. At least I don't have to drive as far for the next bale. It's out the front gate. Yeah, okay. I enjoyed having manual attach on Farming Simulator 17. So, I pretty much, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to play with it. Got to put it on 19. Because just when you try and be realistic, and it's just so much more better, you got to get out and unhook and hook everything up. Once you got the hang of getting out every time instead of just hitting the button, it's pretty good. But yeah, there's obviously a few issues. Oh, okay, in the combines. Yeah, I had one at the start. It didn't hook up. That was a bizarre one. But we got a different combine and we didn't have an issue. How often do I hit things in real life? Not really often. I've trying to think. I've hit a couple of things, but not the way I do in Farming Simulator. Most of this is pretty much just, yeah, let's go. In real life, I'm very cautious, and you can slow down a lot easier. And in the game, it's just more fun just going flat out and farming it. Didn't hit the right button, did we? Got to drop it. The weird one is how the wheel does that funny shaky thing every now and then. That's a new one. Only have the issue when my wheels are turned on. So anyway, back to the fence. And let's go mowing, because I probably should have put the weight on the back. I need the mower, not the plough. I don't do ploughing. That's a new experience for me. Let's go and mow. So, because I'm got no sheep at the moment, it's all for the cows at the moment. I'm going to mow the sheep field and all those other silage bales are into the grass field. So let's try some cool driving skills out. See how straight I can get my rows. Open gate. Okay, I've heard of beaming drive. I didn't know about the physics. I have not played it yet. There we go. Where do we go? Unfold it. Yeah, going flat out in cars. Car flipping. No. You'd think by now I'd know how to turn it on. I worked it out. It is on. Good old PDO trick. I worked it out. To Hardy's. No, oh yeah. try that one. There we go. That's the one we wanted. I'm getting it. Now we can fire it up. Ha ha ha. Finally getting there. And then flat out. Ooh, we can get some speed on her. Let's try mowing from a cab view. See how straight I can get things steering. See if I can concentrate enough to mow perfectly. No, I mean, I'll probably hit a tree on the mower and do a spin out or something. Good quality farming simulator, not paying attention. What normally happens is you get the phone out, start texting and driving. Yeah, normally discording. Then you want your GPS back. Real life, it's like you've got to try and concentrate and you watch everything perfectly, and it's like, nope, we don't get on the phone and then hit the auto steer and it's all good. We can have a sit back, relax, stretch. Farming simulator, what's the worst going to do? I'll just bounce off a tree. So it's like, oh, I don't have to go, oh, well, I can back out of that and it's all good. In real life, it's like, nope, go and fix it, weld it back together. They're just sneaking along. Hopefully we can get this done. Okay, the 7710 in real life to mow. Yeah, well, mowing in real life for me is what tractor we used an old Chamberlain last time. That was good fun. And then the mower is pretty much of the same era, so it's about 40 years old. An old New Holland mower we got. Just enough to make. We mowed 7 hectares to get 2.5 bales. Just enough to feed a couple of sheep. So look on the bright side, we can look in the mirror and see anything we miss. But watch it, have a look around. So far, so good. Try and keep the cab view right. Just something so peaceful about sitting back, watching, and just driving a tractor around. Would have been funny with the big twin wheels on the John Deere. Got a little mower. We need to sell it. We can upgrade to get the mower attachment on the front as well, and we can get twice the coverage done. Just need to do enough to make some hay bales for these cows. So I only want 30 bales. Okay, got a big swather for $100. Yeah, our header fronts you can convert into swathing, so that's normally a pretty good one. T6030, it's pretty good, Nathan. It's a nice flash New Holland. No, I don't really do mowing. It's normally we try and windrowing up or baling up our windrows to all the straw swaths. We've done that to increase, but we don't really have enough livestock to class. Well, one, we don't get grain feed like this in real life, so this is just interesting. I feel like I'm getting a lot more done today than I was the other day with all the without missing much. I reckon we could do half a dozen, maybe 5, yeah, 5, 6 laps. Should be enough. The Fent is too small for butterfly mowers. But the Fent likes it. That's why we got the John Deere there. Try and get the bigger mower on the John Deere, or can upgrade it maybe one day. But it's good. We're going to get a little tractor and put big equipment on it, because I don't know, want to get more done in a day. And then you listen to the tractor struggle. But okay, the David Brown broke down. That's not very good at breakdown, but $600 a week, £600. It's pretty expensive, I guess. I'm used to working on it's about Australian dollars is normally £1 2 Aussie dollars, so that would have been like 1,200 in Australia. Guesstimate. So that would have been for a week. So it's not too bad, because we normally get charged on hours here, because in a week you can do a lot if you start doing 24/7 mowing and stuff. 7 days. Don't really mow at night, but I know with our big equipment, we normally can lease it for like harvesting or planting or something, and then you go and plant it, then all of a sudden you have 3 staff members and you go, and the tractor doesn't stop. We can stretch it out pretty quick. Yeah, the Vennings brand, I know of it. Haven't seen a Vennings in ages, but yeah, I know of the brand. I know of the brand. I won't know every model number or anything about it, but yeah. So we've done 4, 5 laps. This is lap 5. So really getting the wiggle. Someone's too busy chatting away. Try and get it straightened up. There you go. Now the next lap should look perfect if we concentrate enough. So where I'm working out, I probably can go a bit wider. We should have a bit of a look. Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good width. Yeah, so we started missing there. So what I've worked out on in cab is that pretty much the edge of the bonnet there is on my last swath on mode cut there. So the gap in the middle between what's been cut and hasn't, I've been sort of judging where the tyres to put that there. So you just slowly learn to mark out where you're going. This one's easy because it's out one side, but if you're trying to do both sides, you've got to watch your edge. So if we're looking at the edge there, we can see that sort of pick a point on the tractor, so above that handle or something. About there's where you can line up with your working, knowing the edge of the mower or the implement's going to be that wide, so sort of can judge how wide I'm going to, where to look to go. So we use Vennings 5-ton chaser bins on an old 50 horsepower Chamberlain. She does not like it full. The Chamberlain loves it. 50 horsepower, that's a baby one, isn't it? Yeah, well, they're only a 4-cylinder Perkins in ours. I wouldn't put a chaser bin on it, but you could. We normally use our Chamberlains now for basically field building, on the field bins. Or the in-paddock grain storage, not a chaser bin. And even then that struggles because we use the big auger, so you need like 70 horsepower or something to drive the auger. So it takes a bit, and had that stall when you engage the PDO. But it's good, just bring the revs up, throw some fuel in, away she's puffing. It's good fun driving down the road though. Old tractors like that, because Chamberlains and, well, yeah, they're pretty much known for being very wandering. I think that's enough mode. Whoops. Someone's on cruise control still. If I hit the right pedal and stop, we should be good. And fold that up. So now I'm gonna tether it up, and then we can, you know, tether it up and roll it up. Then we should be right just to bail it. So far our hay gear's been stuck down the back here, except for the baler. The baler's been stuck somewhere still. I'll use it for filling the seeder. Oh, okay. So far we got everything in here, so if we can get this right, I shouldn't crash. Being a fixed point, we should be able to sneak it. Yep, there we go, crashed. Maybe forward again. Try and get it off the shed wall. No, I went the wrong way on the wheel. There we go, backwards. Done. Nope. This is gonna tell me we can't unhook it because it's... Oh, detached video. We can do that. I was gonna say it wasn't lowered. Anyway, that's one part done. While we're going backwards, we'll hook up the next bit. The big mowing job. PDO this time, remember this is why it doesn't work. And we lift it up, and away we go. The good old fence at it. Just thinking, wonder if we have to push the Z button for this to lower, to unhook. You know, is it like... See, does it say anything in here? Here we go. Nah. I don't know what I did, but... Ah well. Don't worry about it. Oh, we put the ridge marker out. That's what we did. We'll just... I guess next time we'll load the save, we'll turn manual attach off, and... I saw that was going to happen. You just look at the corner of your eye and went, I'm gonna hit a shed. So yeah, well, next save I'll just... Next time I load the game, I'll just turn manual attach off, and then we'll be able to unhook it all. Come on, around we go. A little fence. There we go. Start the unfold. I got a reasonable sized tether. The beauty is you can go pretty quick with them. Get it spinning. Sweet. Let's try and keep the cab view happening. Reset the JD, but then it'll be at the shop. Maybe if we sell a field. We could do that and go and buy the feed mixer and have the John Deere on it. So if that's on the edge of the field there, and you look up the left side, in front of me, might need to be closer and see about where that strut is. It's about the edge. So if we work on that, we can keep going. Yeah, well maybe if we sell the field and buy the feed mixer, we should be able to, we can reset it, then we can, but I don't even have tab turn off, so I've got parked vehicles, so I don't tab through vehicles accidentally, because I got very annoyed at that, so I got to run and jump in it. And we're playing realistic here, Ali. So it's a long walk to the shop. But we can probably do it for one go, maybe. Or just leave it there till next time and use the Fent like no tomorrow, because it's already got 5.5 hours on it. At this rate, we'll have to book it in for a service and get it repaired and everything. Is it reset to the farm? Oh, okay. I thought it resets to the shop. But we can turn the park, we should turn the park off and we'll push it to the test then, I guess. See where it ends up. You just stay there. Do we miss any? Nope. So if we get into it and I go turn my park off, so now I can tab to it. See where it ends up then. This one. Tractors. Here we go. What's that one? Nope. Nope. Oh, we'll just reset that then. So reset to the shop. So now should be at the shop, is it? Ah, there it is. So it does reset to the farm. Okay, so where it reset to, we'll quickly have a walk to. Because reset the implement, not the tractor that time. Because I couldn't find the tractor. Yeah, I reckon we've had a couple of guys for selling the field, so. But anyway, that's where it resetted to. So if you ever reset an item in Oakfield Farm, it resets there with a ridge marker pointing outwards because I left that out. We'll have to watch for a power line now. Be like, hello sir, do you have anything to say? You got your hand up. How you going? Okay, no, finish being silly. We got some grass work to do. So we named this one Daisy. That one's Bessie. Too bad you can't actually name the cows. Or is that one Bessie? Look the same as that one. What's your name? Stop just cowering around, will you? Oh, so we can get in and out the cow one. Through this gate. Boing! Get out! Silly crows. Well, we did a run around the farm anyway. Enough of that, we got farming to do. Yeah, I'm not very good at English either. So it's what you get from Australian though. Yeah, we just make it up, it'll be right. She'll be right, eh? Oh, that's me not watching, I was reading the messages. Call all your cows Bessie as well. Yeah, I hear some people pick a name per year and then I can remember each year. Lol. You guys should be able to speak proper English, you know, coming from the home country. Lol. Yeah, that's my exercise done. They tell me I need to get out more. I went for a run. Lol. That's about my normal exercise anyway. Let's do a quick bit of a walk around on FS. Done. English, who needs proper? You know, it'll be Australia, we just had a bit of slang to it. Oh. Did a good bit, then I got distracted. So I'm not too stressed if I go in debt. I just would like to get the feed mixer though, so I can mix up a total mixed ration. Now we will have all the ingredients after we get this baled. So what you should... I don't know about tethering it. Draw what your thought was a typical Aussie. that could be anyone. Got to go now. Good night. See you, Ninny. Thanks for coming and having a watch. Draw a typical Aussie. I don't know. What would you draw an Aussie as? That's a good question. Best way to draw a typical Aussie would be... you can go blue singlet, shorts, footy shorts and thongs. Pretty much what they class as a typical Kiwi as well, or New Zealander. Then also the other, if you're more from the north of it, North Australia, you'd probably typical Aussie be more like a cowboy. Then you could have just a giggle with it and just draw Ned Kelly. Yeah, we all run around with tin hats like that. That's probably what I would draw just for fun. Oh, well, that's pretty quick going. Probably a lot better if I didn't have so much overlap, but we don't want to miss any. So once the grass regrows, I guess we can get some sheep then. Because I was working towards saving all the money we make from the milk, we should put to buying sheep, and everything we make from wool, we should put to be buying, I don't know, either machines or cows. Well, I'm at 12 cows, so I thought that's a good number, but we can try and push it up to 20 maybe. Then they should reproduce pretty good, so if we get the feed up right, reproduction should be pretty good, so our cow rate should be alright. We should get to our 20-25 cows, and then we wouldn't have any time for actual cropping or anything. Because that's normally the way I normally do. Guys go crazy like that, especially we got to cart milk and everything. If you're not mixing feed, you're carting milk. Because I know I did in FS17 I did 100 cows and there's a heap of time-lapse videos. Oh yeah, $1,800, $370 a hectare. That's pretty good going for a station. There's been quite a few large stations and cattle companies that have been selling and everything. So in Australia recently, but I think it's just land. Land always seems to sell. So back to how many cows we can do, because I remember I did 100 cows, and I spent all night carting milk, and nearly all day was between making bales and making total mixed rations. There you go, that's... And we got that sorted. Time to roll it up. Seem to be able to get... Yep, typical cornering from me, crashing into a tree. So it's pretty funny, because in real life I basically have manual vehicles, so you put it in a gear, then your right foot goes flat. Have the revs up and everything. So you got the tractor's got a bit more go and everything. So even like going slow here, you'd still have the revs up a little bit. Because it gives you the hydraulic oil to be able to, use the steering and everything correctly. So you're gonna need the steering to. So now where's my windrower? I do have one. So yeah, back to real life efforts. I normally in there. No. Windrower, hello, where are you? The old drive around. Find it all. I don't think it's in this shed. So yeah, I'm used to manual and bring the revs up. So yeah, you can turn. Everything else goes good. The tractor's built to have the hydraulic oil up. So here I am. I get into Farming Simulator though. Put the right foot down. And all the typical FS style, you go, yep, let's go places, and there it is, found it. Should remember these things. You don't need the up anymore, you can shut. Yeah, Farming Simulator style, you put your right foot down to bring the revs up and the whole thing takes off. So here I am driving around at 50 k's an hour through sheds where I'm normally doing like 15, 20, so that's how. I reckon that's the cause of why I keep crashing into everything. Now we'll get some baling done. It's been pretty good so far, an hour's into it. I'm still yet to pick the bales up. There'll be another whole hour just trying to pick bales. I thought I'd be alright, so I had picking all those straw bales up. That was some time. Oh, wrong button again. Down, on. We did the last one. No, this one. Last one was in cab, so we'll keep it open. Try and take in the scenery and the beautiful landscape. That is lovely green Oakfield farm. See if I can do any better trying to keep this in a straight road, so make it easier for baling. Yeah, so picking all those bales up, what I did is basically a whole night. So I had a good hour and a half just driving the bales, and I put them all in one spot. Pick 2 bales at a time, drive it across the field while the worker was planting this field. So, because he kept getting stuck on the tree, on the bush here, or typical worker, helper H has been stuck or finished the job, or object in the way. And you get over there and you go, all I did was drive forward about a metre and hit the go button again. Sweet, fixed. And you're thinking, why did he not just do that? How did you get stuck there? I reckon it's almost added to the algorithm. We can't make the helpers behave normally. Giants are probably thinking that, and they can't have it behave properly because we've always got to create surprises. So, after 15 minutes the helper been doing on the job, we're going to drive over there into that tree. Or we get stuck between the gate and the tree because we're, busy trying to mow that field over there, or whatever they're doing. It's almost like it, because some days you get into it and you go off and do your own job, the helper's working away, you come back, go, no, it's stuck. You jump it, go over and see the helper, and you're thinking, how did he get there? You really scratch your head going, you're 2 fields away from where you should be. Why'd you just keep planting, driving through someone? I just don't understand it. But, okay. It's not as bad in 19. The helpers don't seem to go too far in 19, but definitely in the other Farming Simulator games, it was just always a surprise. I wonder where the helper's going to get stuck today. I do enjoy using helpers because they can speed up the workflow, so if you feel like you've got a lot to do, but I like sitting back and just driving the tractors. Have I got rain over my way? We had 4 mil of rain last week, which wet the top, so we got some wheat is starting to sprout and the canola's starting to sprout, so we need another rain pretty desperately for it to really get it out of the ground. But other than that, we we're still pretty dry. We're kicking up dust. You know, you kick the ground. There's, you know, you still can find a sniff of moisture, but it's definitely still more dust than moisture in real life. But it's, yeah, we've had a splash of rain, so which is good. And the crops, because when they're so small, they don't consume much water, so you can have quite a bit. It's not to when they start growing and they get a bit bigger than you know. And 50 mil for this year. Well, that's an alright start, I guess. So we've had 4, so I'm probably on 11 mil since January. 11 or 12 mil this year. So we've had like next to no summer rain, so we've got no subsoil moisture. But so normally what happens is you don't require much rain because your plant's small after germinating and everything, and even wheat once wheat's still living off the seed, you can still, like, it can stop growing, so it can germinate as long as it's living off the seed. As soon as it leaves the seed and gets bigger, you know, to about your 2-leaf stage, that's when if the crop, you run out of rain, then the crop dies, the crop's gone. So with it nice and small, it's not consuming much moisture, so that you don't need a lot of rain. But once it gets bigger, that's when your root system of your wheat plant, you want enough rain for it. If you don't have any subsoil moisture for the roots to get to have enough moisture. Oh, that's good. It's going to rain there. It's that time of the year for our winter crops to require a bit of rain. Sometimes a good autumn flush when it's nice and warm, the soil temp's warm and everything, you get a splash of rain, the crop just takes off and you get a lot of growth very quickly. But we're a bit cold now. It's starting to get, though we're still getting pretty good sunlight days. Should we do another lap just to try and pick the last little bit up, or? I reckon I can just about get that straight with the baler without having to roll it. 3 laps. How did 6 laps in the mower end up as 3 windrows? Here I thought I cut a lot of grass. Come around. Yep, good way. Couldn't decide to go left or right, so we go in the middle. No, time to bale it up, and then we should be able to. See, because if we go with the cows, we don't require hay and silages together, so there's no point giving them hay. We can give them some grass, or give them straight total mixed ration and straw. So we need the mixer and a straw blower. Because we tried to fit this into that other shed, did we? Or now let's have another go. Try and get everything stuck down the bottom here so we can have some organisation skills to the farm. We just need to put the baler in here and we're all sort of, oh yeah, that'll fit. Beauty is we've got the silage pit to back into now. So we should. Yeah, SA stands for South Australia, not South Africa. That's spelt South Africa, not Australia. But we got everyone from Australia just about. We just need someone from Tassie and the last couple of states, and we could all be here. There we go. Backed in. Can we go back anymore or not? We'll have a run around. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got 1/2 metre. We should get the drawbar just in so we can. There we go. in the shed beautifully. Alright, now we got the John Deere on hook wheel. Big baler behind. We've got to use the John Deere for the baler because this one really doesn't have the horsepower. Though we've almost got 6 hours on it. Got to try and get 6 hours today, just for giggles. It's only 0.1 of an hour. We should be able to do pretty easy. Don't need the truck. Do some more exercise. Take the John Deere. See, it's only a 6R, 6230, so it's not a high horsepower one. It just looks mean with the jewels on. I thought, yeah, when we were using it for planting, it just needed the twin wheels just to get that extra traction. Plus it looked really good. Otherwise the planter looks a lot bigger than the tractor suited. But we can upgrade it to a newer tractor maybe. Maybe we can try and get a new Holland or something. I was thinking of getting a Fendt. PDO on? Yep. Sorted. No, I got the Fendt. What the Deutz. Yeah, the Deutz far. Getting one of those tractors would be good. Now we look like we've got something happening. Probably typical way I won't fit through the gate with the twin wheels. Oh yeah. Didn't crash. 13 hours on the Fendt. Oh, we're 4.5 hours on this tractor. So it's not too bad going. We've got one straw bale coming out still. Let's do the bale count. Yeah, New South Wales is pretty green. Yeah, I don't have too many hours, but the hour clock is interesting. I've seemed to be cracking hours up pretty quickly on this map. I feel like I haven't done much, but I'm definitely getting the hours up on the equipment and everything. Where I used to be, I've had, yeah, I think the highest I've had is 140 hours or something on one machine. But that was in 17, not 19. 19, I'm still, yeah, 30 or 40 I've got on one, I think. I tend to like to stick with my tractors. Bye-bye, bale. If I can't flip them off the loader, we sure can now the baler. So this one just seems to be lacking a little bit of horsepower to get up the hill and the... Yeah, and Dagwin's letting, yeah, it's 154 I think or something like that, or 40 on the old Massey 135. It's somewhere huge like that. But you can tell how Dagwin does it because he gets out of the machine, leaves it running because he's got manual ignition on. Goes and does the video, and you come back later on after the video after he say he's baled a field or something, or you know, plowed a field or something, and then walks around the yard and the tractor's still running. So you can go, there's 4 hours or 3 hours of, or you know, maybe 1 hour of gameplay there, just where he's just left the machine running. I like to turn it off just to get that background noise out, but you can leave the tractor running a bit. Got the downhill run. We're getting the hay bales done now. It's actually yielding pretty well, the hay. I thought I might not have enough, but well, that's a straw bale, so there's no point counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My good counting skills. get this done. Probably, so there's no point feeding the hay to the cows. That's what we came to conclusion on. We're going to get a straw blower and so we can either take a loan out or we can sell the field. We can have quite a big loan, but I don't know, the interest gets me every night. I still don't like it. What combine? We've got a Massey Ferguson. Yeah. The multiplayer always seems to have the hours up. You just, like, you go on a server, then you give it, say, a week, and you come back and you go, wow, how do they have so many hours on one machine? You know, you come back and you go, oh yeah, we start off with 50,000 in the bank. Everyone does silage, so there's always like the, you know, a tractor's got heaps of hours on it, or, you know, the forage harvester's normally something stupid. Yeah, I've got a Massey Ferguson harvester, David. I had the Johnny that came in the map. I did like it, but as typical, going now, it's probably the manual attach had a bit of an error on the first day, so we sold it and bought a Massey. You know, you got to try. I'm trying to keep with the more English brands and everything like that. And I know everything's like Massey and Fendt, and you know, if I want John Deere equipment, I'll sort of look out my front door. So I'm trying to avoid doing the typical John Deere case quality, but so that's what I'm thinking. I might get another bit more of a horsepower one, because I want something with a little bit more grunt to get up the hill here, because it just seems to die down. We get there, but we... Oh, okay. So each have your own farm. That's a good way. I reckon it'd be cool. Like, Nathan, I had this idea when the FS said the multiplayer, because I never had the admin mod on FS17 or whatever, but it would be different farms. And I thought it would be awesome if, say, we had a multiplayer server and I can get like other YouTubers to have their farm, and say I'm having my farm here on Oakfield Farm, or on a map, or Ravenport, wherever it is. And then they say there's another YouTuber, he like Dagman's down the road on his own farm, and so and so, you know, different YouTubers up on his farm, and there we are, basically going onto the server as always. And then, you know, we do all our videos and you watch each farm just slowly grow, and then you've got the neighbours, your neighbour farmer, so it's not just watching the AI go on the farm down there. You can watch a YouTuber actually go and do his own farming. And I just thought that would sound pretty cool. Just need to organise it, I guess. So yeah, have someone with a server set up, and then, you know, you can have your collaboration videos a lot more. So you jump on the server to do your normal let's play video through a map, and you got your farm, and then you have, say, you go and help, say, so and so down the road's planting, you know, different YouTuber, and you can go and help him, or you can have a couple of vehicle, you know, tractors going around and stuff. Will probably be, okay. I thought it would be a cool idea, but you've got to be more committed to be playing, say, a certain time every day or whatever for everyone to record their video. So you can say, I'll be recording a video, and you can watch someone else driving around, and you go and watch their YouTube video, and you actually see me driving around in the background. And then all of a sudden you have traffic, and then you just have tractors driving past because everyone's doing their own little bit. Just create that extra, you know, dimension, you know, more of a realistic sort of experience, because you got, you know, in real life here, you drive past and you see another farm and you give him a wave and you say good day, but you watch this, you're here planting away, and then bloke down the road's planting as well, and you watch their tractor and they've got different equipment, and I just reckon it'll look pretty cool. But that was just an idea I had when FS19 came out, and really hasn't gone any further than that. So, how's everyone's noise volume, like listening to the steering wheel turn and everything, instead of just keyboard banging? Is it? I don't know how to. I can get rid of it in my videos, but the only way to get rid of it is record the video, then do a voice overlay, not just chat and talk, farming as you're going. So that's when you listen to the steering wheel go, all the turning and squeaking and everything. It's sort of done, pretty much recorded, edited up, and published live. But I've sort of tried to get my mic position in the right spot so you can hear me talk without too much background noise, but it's all up to you guys. You're the ones listening and watching it also. Please let me know what you think. If it's not right, I'll try and change it, because I want it to be the best it can be. Oh, 83%. I reckon we pick that corner up and it's all good. Thanks, David. Yeah, I do watch my videos back, but I just sort of that whole like, I've seen this before. Oh, there's a little bit over there. We might crack on. We're going to try and get 100%. Yeah, it would be cool if Giants made the helper farmers work in their fields, and you drive past down the road. But that's where I saw the benefit of having the multiplayer farmer. Like each person on the multiplayer server has their own farm, and you just get that sort of differences. See someone driving down the road and everything. 92. We're picking every little bit of hay up now. Yeah, we could add the AI into it. But typical AI, you'd be driving down the road or you're watching farm and you'll get crashed into a tree. So you need to come past nowhere near him and he'd be stuck. Or you'd be just actual traffic jam, because there'd be a guy ploughing through a road, and I've got to make AI real crazy. But it would be good if it worked well. I'm not saying it. 94%. Come on. 200 litres. Are we going to find it? Probably not. It's the only time I've been like short, just because it's so close to full. Definitely making sure I get everything. I've got a feeling we're going to be just that little bit short at the end. Ooh, close. Alright, see you, Dow. Thanks for coming and watching. Yeah, like I said, I'll try and be around on Saturday. Probably morning, so it'll be your guys late at night. I'll try. Or maybe Saturday night. I'll see how I go. Try and get this time again. It gets pretty busy then. But see you all next time. I think we can say we've got 100% of everything I've cut. Come on. No. We got. Is this going to get it? Last little bit in here. 100 litres short. And all the tyre tracks everywhere. Alright, no more. When I work out the unload. Why, yeah. You can see there's one just in there. Why are you not coming in? Oh well. We can go and pick up a little bit of straw and throw in it, since we've got the straw one. We'll be there for next time. Because I can see it's running out of hay first. See if we can try backing up the baler. Just out of curiosity with the hours and everything, how many hours have I got in this truck? That's only 2, see? 2, 5 on this one, heaps on that one. Where have we been? Hour and a half playing, so it's just about my time to go anyway, but I think we'll have enough time to... We'll go with selling the field so we can afford some shiny things. So yeah, we can buy that field out in front of the farm here. I was actually thinking that one. We could have 2 grass fields. Yeah, well, it's sort of, it can be 2 different things. So if it's, I think it's like over 60 or 80% or something. So in 17, all you used to have to do is throw the last little bit, so the last 5% to 10%. So you go and bale up a heap of straw, and then you can throw, and then you have a windrow of, say, or a truckload, you tip a heap of grass off. And this is in 17, okay? So you bale a heap of straw, and the last little bit you bale a bit of grass, and all of a sudden the bale will turn itself into grass. And so then you could wrap up these straw, like 90% straw bales, as grass bales, because you only need a little bit, or hay, or whatever, and then you could wrap them in silage, and you could sell a lot of straw silage. So it's a good little trick there. In 19 you can't seem to, but what you can do is, if say it's hay like that, it's like our first bale of straw that started off as straw, but then it ended up as a hay bale. We'll take the jewels off, because I can see the worker, if we put a hired help on this tractor to follow us to the shop, he'll crash it. But yeah, so it's pretty much like what we did at the start. So though we went into baling hay, but most of it was already straw, so it ended up as a straw bale that came out the back. Customize it, put the $0. Go wide tyres, or you want... The tyres are free because they're already paid for. Wide tyres, make it nice and fat. It's alright. Start it up. Got 5 hours on this one. If I work out which way. Yeah, right control F. No, because I hit the wrong button. Well, follow me. Oh, we couldn't turn my park thing off. Because I got the follow me on, so if we go control. There we go. Yeah, there's no textures for a mix, it will just go as what your last one is. Alright, well, quickly we'll just do the decisions we made and play a buying and selling. So sell that one, because heaps of people have used this one. It's a good amount of money. So I thought we could buy this one, or this one here, because it's only 100 grand. We can go that one and go out the front road, and that will give us an extra grass field, because, you know, we've only got one grass field now, or one of these strange ones. But I did want to maybe go, because you can tell these are croppable and everything. Did want to do like this field or this field over here. Some are a bit different. But see, there's 300, so we can afford that now. But and then dollars that one. Repay it. Smash all the repay button so we can go, yeah, we made some money today. I'm actually made some money selling all those straw bales. And then looking at just everything we've done so far is that one, that's the specs. So we've got 20 hay bales. That's a good number. I was aiming for 30. We got 20. Note yourself, 6 laps of the sheep paddock gets you 20. Maybe we need to do more laps. Yeah, so for the end of the day, I'm going to go and buy my total the mixing machine. So I can mix it up. So I get the mixer, and then I've got to use the straw blower to blow the straw bales. Ooh, stop. Yep, there we go. Cracked my 6 hours on the fan, 5 hours on the Johnny. Some of them thinks I drive a lot of tractors with that. So I need another. I'm thinking eventually, we'll see how we go. But if we drop 100 off this, either sell the John Deere and buy another tractor, or because I want to buy, say, a wheel loader for buying. Yeah, I want to buy a wheel loader to muck out the cow yard, and also have it as more like around the sheds loader, so we can use the wheel loader for doing the total mixed rations via the fence on the mixer machine itself. That's my plan, is buying a loader for around the sheds, and I think the wheel loader will be good because then we could also use it like the bucket on it for silage and mucking out to fill the muck spreader. So I need to one day hopefully get a muck spreader and a slurry machine, so we can do that, because also we got our oat field, so that's sorted. Right. Potential's going. I can see it looking up. I have my goal. So yeah, well, obviously in the next video you can tell I'll be harvesting. I'll try and harvest it and plant it all in one go. But next field, because we've had it as oats, well, I actually need to plough the field, but I don't think ploughing it's going to gain that much. Maybe next time. When it next needs liming, we'll plough the liming. But we'll so I'll try and plant it, but I'm thinking I might try and plant it as corn. Then we can, say, lease a forage harvester and do a bit of, put it all as silage, so then we have a silage, so then we're not having to silage bale that grass field. We can just use that grass field as hay. But yeah, I'm thinking we should definitely try and get a New Holland. Seeing we're at a New Holland agricultural area. The helper came. Hello? You're coming? It probably flashed up the top right, he got stuck or whatever. And I don't know. He'll show up eventually. We'll see. So there's this one that's 1600, but I do have this mod here, which is 1800. So this is for, oh, that's a total mixer as well. Okay. So you get the sum, so we divide that by 4,000 because we've got 4,000 litre bales. There you got 12. So 16's fours, but 18's not. See, 18's trying to, they'll be wrong. Won't it? So but that's probably more like an exact mix. This holds one bale off a straw blowing. So we need that one, that straw blower. Because, I don't know, I got square bales. So, and this here, or this one. So you can do 41 for the coon, or this silo kin. Being the way we're playing with everything, we'll go this one because it's going to be the more capacity. And it'll work with bales being the 1600 litres. Got some new vehicles. And John Deere, hello? Where are you? I can't even tab to you. So he's gone. You're supposed to follow and make it easy. Too much, too much. There we go. Straight. the PDO on, hyzers on, PDO on, sorted. We're gonna go and find the John Deere. Give the helper, follow me helper for one job. Just follow me. See, it's typical helper. We'll go along so well, then we'll just get stuck or lost or. That'll be right. We'll just park this tractor up when we get there, and we'll have to run it back and hook up ourselves and. Well, he didn't fall over. That's only what happens when you're towing a low loader, I guess. You go around the roundabout and you fall over. $1 wage payment. He must not have got far. Looks like we're doing 2 laps of the shop then. He's probably done a head-on collision with another vehicle because we overtook someone on the way down, but. Well. See, I think it'd be cool owning one of these fields on the left on the other side of the main road, so we've got to travel to a different field and everything. But so far we've spent all the money, so most of the money. Try and get these cows at 100% productivity. Yep, I think the worker got lost. Oh, we'll go back a different way. So yeah, I need a slurry and a muck spreader. And then I'm happy to spend the money on something else. Work towards a loader. And a bucket for this, so I can do the mucking out or be cleaning this up. That's what we need. So I got my Massey Ferguson harvester there, parked down the shed. There's my bale back for the truck, the flat top. Well, and the tractor followed me out of the shed yard. He followed me out of the yard. Oh, we're gonna. Let's. If I push the buttons correctly. Hold that down, hold that down. Done. Because we will need the Fendt to load it, so there's no point having it hooked up. And go for it. Yep, he went far. I took a left, I followed you, and then I went, where'd you go? I got a feeling and saying, because I left the cruise control at 10 k's an hour, he was doing 10 k's an hour out the gate. Well, I tried to save time, but yep, that didn't work. So we should have, yeah. Should buy a field over this side, so I've got to come out this gateway. Thinking, and then buy another grass field over here. No, if we do one on the back side, and then buy another cropping field. Plan to buy another croppable field. But this is sundown at Oakfield Farm. Lucky there's no one on the road. Just, toddle up the wrong side, up the middle. We're just got to wait for that one to go to change from sugar beet, I guess. Then we can go into that field, because I really don't like harvesting sugar beet. I've done it once. I've done it a couple of times. Yeah, so we could go a telehandler, but we use a telehandler like all the time. Wheel loader will be good. It's got a bigger bucket. You got to trying to think, but we are trying to keep small machines, so we could just buy another little tractor and put that on a bucket, though loading the muck spreader would take ages. You know what I'm like with baling. We're going to buy an auto loader. So far I'm spending all the money in my head going, I've got to buy all these trendy equipment, and then it's like, but I just can't afford it, so I'll have all the shiny gear and no farm to farm. Typical. It's normally how I end up with heaps of negative money, massive bank loan, everything broken down. There you go. We had a little crush. So you go, stunt driver and the John Deere. But I do have a feeling I'm feeling confident that I'll be able to afford things. Because I normally get like this and I buy all the machines and then I go, oh, let's go, and now I've got buy machines, I've got no money, so I can't afford any seed. Which is normally what happens. And then I can't plant the next field, so I end up with like nothing. But at least with 19 I could just keep selling and buying other fields that have already been planted. I thought I had it all under control, then we had to spray some weeds, but it's alright, the chemical's there for next time. Change of view. Have a look at the John Deere. These are nice machines. I want the center console as for like the controller, because the hydraulic joystick and all the different, there's plenty of mods that have larger capacity yet. I know there's mods out there with custom buckets and everything, but nope, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hi beam. Flash everyone. I don't really want to just get a modded bucket for a telehandler, so I buy a telehandler and put a 10,000 litre bucket on it. It's just going to be a bit ridiculous. I'd rather have, and plus I've got the mod that changes the weight, so normally you pick something up with a telehandler and it'll fall over. And there's me not watching where I'm going. Typical. So it's so missing the feeling, like you get the camber of the road and you lean over and it grabs in, throws you into the ditch and you go, throw the wheel back. But in this it's like, straight into a tree. Because, you're not watching what you're going, just looking at your phone, driving around. Pretty normal. Doing things like that, not paying attention. And have I missed no, I haven't missed the turn off yet. I don't think. I missed. It's called a real tractor cab. Yeah, it does make a difference. You hit the button. I think that's the turn off. So, yeah, typical, not watching where I'm going. That's a turn off. This is probably the wrong one, so I did miss it. But we'll go to the front gate because I'm just about ready for bed. In the game and real life. Bizarre feeling, we're about 8 minutes different in time. Real life first game. Almost got this all synced up. Here we go. Home sweet home, eh? How's the cows looking? Productivity is down. Cleanliness is down. Why is it dirty? And we forgot to get a bucket. Why did we not get a bucket? Need a bucket to clean this mess up. Look at it all. Doesn't look bad. You got food, water, no straw, so we're going to give them some straw. And we got some milk. Ooh, 1,300 litres. So we'll get the bucket, get the telly, get the loader, throw that straw bale, the one straw bale I have. Back in this tractor. No. Now we've got to play the magical. Okay, see you, David. Thanks for coming and having a watch. See you next time. Yeah, it's definitely about time to stop. I just get so addicted. Got to try and, you know, look after these cows. Oh, that's right. I remember where I stuck the forks. Yeah, got to look after the cows. They need as much care as possible. There was a weight here. It should be just here somewhere. Nope, I'm on it. Thought I had it backwards, but there we go. See it. Back we go. Come on. Okay, that's why we can't go backwards. Someone's got the forks on. Done. Okay, got to get the weight on. Now we can get some straw. I had a bale. To give him a straw bale. Where is it? Isn't it just sitting just here? Yep. We found it. Because it was right where I left it, when I remember. Here we go. Change camera angle. Done. We'll give him one bale for now. Whilst that doing that, we can give the shop a ring, buy my bucket. Universal bucket. We do the CSZ one. So unless it's 2,000 litres. What's this one? So that's only 900. So yeah, we can go but what's our daily uptake cost? Oh, because we don't have that anywhere, do we? It's all different maintenance now, so we can go. Oh, well, we'll go the 2,000 litre one. There we go. And now we learnt that resetting vehicles ends up back here. When they load. Let's turn things off. This one. Reset. And it gets reset down here now. There we go. So that's what we're going with this. Did the old, like, I'm going forwards, but I'm backwards now, so I'm looking the wrong way. I'm actually not turning my head, so I'm not turning where I'm going. So this is a, you know, you're not just looking in the mirror going, oh yeah, no, we're going that way now. Typical FS. If in doubt, give it clout. Lots of right foot. And jackknife it up. Something tells me I've got everything in the way. This is why they make sheds just drive through. So you don't put the wheel up like that. There we go. Now we got it. We can get it. We'll back it up here, out of the way. Because that's all I was trying to achieve. That's all I was trying to achieve, is get it out of the way. At this rate, I won't sleep tonight. In game. Oh, hold on. Lights off. Tractor off. We don't need that one on running anymore. Need the fent though. Yep. If I looked, we would have hit the shed. But we don't look and we will never know. Like all those other bumps. Just don't look. Oh, sorry sir, I don't know how the scratch got there. What do you mean I hit something? No, didn't see a thing. Ooh. This looks like it was meant to be. Depends how the collision... There we go. No, it's not. Oh, because we're on the wrong one. Let's try this now. There we go, meant to be. Little spot for the bucket and everything. And that planter with his arm up. What we could do is sell the planter and buy a different one to make manual attach work, but we were just going to get rid of it because one, I keep trying to. You know what? We'll turn it off now, and I'll be getting out, going, "Oh, I don't need to get out to unhook things." There you go. Let's clean the cows. Clean them all, and then I'm done. So they can get very productive. So I did notice one thing with the game here. See, on next left arm there's that rod that comes out. When that is just up, bit like there, that tells you the cutting edge of the bucket's level. So if it's down, you. So there we go. I can pick it all up from in-cab. So that's the in-cab guide on where things are. Yeah, there's some silage. And back to the cows for feed. Now what are we at? 70%. Looking good. Cleanliness is still 31 though. We picked it up, so we'll give that a minute to reset. By the morning we'll be all sorted. So that's where that spawns. I think the manure spawns in that part of the shed, so we're going to keep that clean. We can clean the manure out and just keep sticking it here where I put that shredder. That might be a good idea. And because I'm too lazy, because I've done my daily walk, I don't need to walk back home to bed. We'll bring a tractor home and park a tractor in my shed. Rhymes. Must be good. There you go. What? Suited. What's in the shed? Oh, I don't know, just a tractor. Get in and out the door. Should really change the batteries on that. $22. I'm gonna go with. Look, even the TV's turned off. It's night time. Oh, take a sit down and I'm gonna go see you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed it all. Made a few achievements today and everything. And now we're off to next time. See you, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching.